Good morning, YouTube. Let's start running the basket around 9 a.m. as usual. YouTube, I'm here. I'm just talking to guys in my room about stuff. I'm here, guys. If you have any questions, shoot them before 9 a.m. before I go through the basket. If there's something you want me to look at, okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to be getting going here pretty soon. Remember, there's a delay on YouTube when I'm talking, especially when the market opens. Unless you're in my live stream on the Zoom down here, you're getting a delay. So you just kind of be aware, okay? Got a big rundown yesterday. Waiting for the other guys to get in the room. We'll get started here soon. Everybody's always late lately. It's agitating. If you're going to trade stocks, make sure you're on in the morning. Taking a look at the charts. Shouldn't be waiting for me to tell you everything about it. You should be looking at it and have what you think so you can compare to what I think. I'll grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Good morning. Hold on one sec. Anyway, big movement down. We're going to watch out today. We're not going to be jamming up on contracts. We're going to size down from these big swings. There's a lot of motion involved. If you have a smaller account, you need to be very careful. All right, guys, let's get into this. So everybody's late as usual. Oh, some people are coming on now, finally. I'm talking about on my other channel, not on YouTube, not live. All right, so we had a big sell-off yesterday, obviously. The shorts yesterday worked beautiful. I caught this first big move down. I took all my profit. I was all the way out by down here. It was just a big trade, big money. I made big money yesterday. But once again, guys, after a big move, we have to be very cautious. There's a lot of emotion involved in all this. Okay, a lot of emotion here. People think the market's tanking. People think are trying to buy the dip. There's a lot going on, right? So for Tuesday, we're going to stay sized down, okay? Don't be sizing up today. We're going to take it easy, okay? We're going to let the market shake out a little bit and see what happens, right? So yesterday's lows down here at 426.36. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I think that we're going to retest that low today. I think it needs to. So what I'm going to expect is this pre-market high right here is probably where I'm going to watch for the short. Maybe the 431.26, which was the possible call level from yesterday. We could watch that area for a short as well. So I'm going to make this red, and we're going to watch this area right here. Okay. Now, that being said, it needs to come down in this range and then come back up into here. Okay. We're not just going to blindly take it, jam. Well, we can, but we're not going to marry this trade, because if we get if it tries to short squeeze, which is possible, we don't want to get stuck in it. So we're going to get in here, 431.26. If it breaks out of that level, we'll give it a standard 50 cents from 430.99. So 431.50s, which is going to be about right in here. Okay, so this is our risk box. So trade as it follows. We need to come down a little bit before we come into the bell. I don't want our trade sitting here on SPY. I don't want it sitting on this level to be able to go short. We have to have a little distance, okay? So we'll be watching this move, and then our stop out's 431.50. Okay, if it doesn't work, we just take the L and we reset, and if it breaks out of there, it's probably coming way up here. Okay? up in this range, right? So let me get rid of this. This is no man's land. This is 3 points of no man's land, right? So we don't want to get stuck in that mess. So we'll give it to here. If it doesn't work, get out, okay? And of course, we're going to be looking across the board for other things to be breaking out. You know, Google, AMD, Microsoft, Apple. Facebook doesn't really mean anything today because it just sold off because their site went down yesterday. So, is that going to put down pressure on the market? Of course it is. But depends on what happened today if people are going to buy this dip right here. I don't think so. I think this is a trap. I think it's going to come up and slam. What's our downtrend here? Hold on a sec. Remember, short-term trend trumps long-term trend, right? Let's take a look at this. Where's that put us? Right into this. Right into this area. Right in here. Right? Don't pay attention over here. This is on the daily. So actually, 432.02, 432 is basically where the downtrend intersection is, but that's not the play I'm looking for, but we're protected by that a little bit by that short-term downtrend as well. Okay, so I like the short there. Now the long, I'm not sure if I have a long. Maybe down here at 420, 461. Let me get rid of this. And it's old candle. This is the pre-market low. Put a little caution here. Not sure. Yellow's caution, okay? I'm not sure that I want to take a long from this daily low. Possibly there could be a little bit of a bounce like this, okay? But I'm not sure that I want to take that there, okay? I think it's going to come down and test these lower levels here. All right, but let's go across the board and keep looking, okay? Maybe we'll change our consensus. Whoops. I'm on Q's. Q's low, we have below the 351.96. Very similar play into this area for the short is where the short would be on the retest of this low here. This is the short level, right? So we're going to be watching this 454.38. We'll bounce this up just a little bit to pre-market highs. We're going to call that the short. And we're going to watch that area to take the 354 puts. Maybe 355s depending on the price. Once again, if it starts to break out of these pre-market highs, don't think that it can't run all the way back up because it can. But we're going to watch these for shorts. So we're going to be watching the rest of the stocks to see if they start breaking their pre-market highs. Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Apple, everybody. We're going to look across the board if the market opens, okay? So we're going to watch this area for the short. Maybe it breaks through before the market even opens, and then we're looking for a long, looking for a retest of the dip. But we'll see. Here's the low. I don't think I really want to take it. I think it's going to come down in this neighborhood. Q's is going to break through and jam down here. But I think it's not going to happen today, but I think this is the type of movement that we're going to see between SPY and Q's. I think SPY is going to come down here, which would bring Q's down here. You see it, all right? Doesn't mean that it's going to happen today, tomorrow, this week. Could. Doesn't mean it. We're just aware, okay? And then I think we're going to get bought and run right straight back to highs. So, never know. All right. Q's, that's the plan right now, okay? Apple. Apple, very interesting. We can watch the pre-market high on Apple. I don't really want to short that there, I don't think. This 139.13 is where I wanted to go long on Apple yesterday. If it broke down, I thought it was going to come right here and bounce, which that's pretty much where it came into. Broke through within our standard risk of a point on Apple. We can watch this for a long. It's kind of interesting. I don't like these market maker candles that are deep. I'm really leaning short, but today we may get a little pop out of Apple. We can watch this 139.13 for the long, down to the low 130. Deeper the better, obviously, guys. Deeper the better. Okay. I'm really not crazy about this movement on Apple. Really needed to come down here or come back up into this 142 for the short. I guess it depends if SPY and Qs start to break pre-market highs, we can watch this 139.13 for a dip to grab that long if it looks like we're going to get a buyback in the market, right? People are going to buy the dip again. Try to, right? So Apple might get a nice little bounce up here to the 142. I'm not real confident in it, so we'll just kind of watch this. It's kind of in the middle, okay? AMC, there ain't nothing in that junk. AMD held that 109. This is the exact play yesterday. Came down to that 109 and just bounced right on that level. We talked about this trade. I even called it out when we were in the trade yesterday, when we were short SPY. Said AMD's coming to the level, and it just hit it and bounced and kind of stayed in that area all day. I'll be very interested to see what happens here. If AMD breaks this low at 99.83, this is going to show us if we're going to be weak today, right? So we'll keep an eye on this. It's one of the little signals that I watch. Not necessarily, it just happens to be that AMD is the stock that I'm looking for a little signal out of, okay? Amazon. $32.02. We're currently above on Amazon. The close is down here. It'll be very interesting. If Amazon can't hold this close, I think that we're gonna sell off. So I'll be watching Amazon to try to get an idea. If we come in for a bounce and we come up with authority, then maybe we're gonna break out and the whole market's gonna lift back up today. Maybe not. But those are some of the stuff that I can't figure out until the market opens, guys. So we just have to watch it. Okay, so I mark it off, and then I can see it while the market's running. Okay? And then the pre-market high is this blue dash line, pretty well, just a touch above, 32.11. Let me tag that line. And yes, there's a big market maker candle right here that runs up, and we can highlight this candle. We'll see what it does. That's back into that range where it was. The retest to tank to come back here. It could come up here and then tank back. We'll see. I expect Amazon to come down here as well. Down here. Okay? So, but once again, guys, I'm a day trader. Remember that. Those on YouTube. I don't swing trade. I'm in it, out. In it, out. Okay? All right. There's our info on Amazon that I want to know for now. Moving on. Boeing's bouncing that downtrend. Trying to break out. Have to watch this high. Maybe here. Right into that downtrend. Yeah. Boeing at like 226.90s looks like. But I'm not trading it, but I watched that 226.90s for a short. But if the market gets strong, it can break out and run. So we'll see. Got a big, nice 278.86 up here. If it breaks out of there, it should run there. We'll see. I mean, people are starting to fly again. So they could come back with authority. We'll see. I'm really not crazy about it. Baba's coming down to the lower level currently, 134.27. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. Baba's so erratic, I just can't trade it. Nothing there. Carnival was a nice move up. It's coming back in. Bounced that 24.80. I missed that trade that day. I'm kind of agitated I missed this play right here. But, oh well. Nothing right now. Coinbase came into that 224.54 yesterday. I discussed this. This comes in here for the bounce. Possibly would work. It worked, obviously. Late. Then came up. But I wouldn't trust this on Coinbase, guys. I'm watching this. It made a couple of good moves. I traded it twice. Contracts are pretty expensive. It's starting to follow the rules, but I think it needs a little more time. So we're just watching. Disney down to 162.84. The short worked. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm getting a call. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Disney, nothing really. The short, top to bottom, came up into that 177.68 and then failed here. Well, that was Friday, wasn't it? Yep. I don't really like that, Disney. Look at the emotion in Facebook. How nasty is that? I'd watch Facebook short at this pre-market high right here. Boy, that was a nasty catalyst. And we'll watch it coming down. Let's mark this off here. There's a sneaky little candle in here, right here. Let me mark that off. So, pre-market low on Facebook. I think people are going to try to buy this dip. I think they're going to get dumped on. I think that it's going to pop up and then slam, but we'll see. All right. Dangerous, big movement. Okay, if you take the position in Facebook, just take a small one. You can take the short here at 332.22. Take the 332 puts, give it up to 333.69, and if it breaks out of there, just stop out. Don't chase it, okay? Gold, nothing. GME, nothing. Goog. Goog went pretty deep yesterday. That is pretty deep. We have to watch somewhere between here and here for the short on Google. It's a pretty big range, but somewhere right in this area. Okay? Remember those plays, guys. Once they break the support, when it comes back in for the test, that's when we're taking it short. I talked about this a lot in yesterday's live on YouTube, okay? Go back and watch that video. I talk about these plays. One of my guys in the room made $163 a contract on SPY because he took that play, okay? I didn't take it. He called me and was telling me about it, and I said, that's beautiful. I was already up a ton. All right, so that's what I'll be watching for Google. If Google breaks out of this range, I have Google on my other chart. I'm going to be paying very close attention to the big cap. Google, Amazon, NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft. I'm going to be watching them closely. If I start seeing them break those pre-market highs and we start to see a little strength in the market, I'm going to get real soft on the shorts. So, but tentatively, I'm looking short, looking for the short plays, but we got to have distance. Nothing there. Intel worked pretty well. Really not crazy about it. We could take it here. Could take Intel for a put here at 53.80 into this 53.86. Yeah, 53.86. I'd watch that area right there. Okay. I really don't have very many longs today, guys. Lockheed Martin's got a phantom tick way down here at 328. It's probably crapping the bed today. Somebody wanted to look at Merck yesterday. They were going to go long. See, it's pulling back. It's exactly like I thought it would. It's going to run down to this gap. Then it's going to push through this gap and fill down here. At least run into the 9. That's big movement. So that's where that would be. I don't really like that. But anyway, Moderna jammed down. I'm sure that blew off some stops yesterday. It's kind of a key level right there. Just above yesterday's highs. Interesting. Into the gap. A little gap there in there. I could push up. I'm going to stay away from Moderna today. Microsoft. Still planning on coming down, huh? We can watch Microsoft short at 286.26, guys. Pre-market highs, but 286.26 is where I'd wait for Microsoft. Okay. Maybe a retest. If you get a lower high here at the highs, it's a little too close to take it right now, right? So if it pops through there, that would be one stock that popped through the pre-market high, but it's running into yesterday's call, which would be 286.26, so there should be down pressure there. So somewhere in this range, 286.26 is probably what I'd wait for. Unless this comes down here in this range and we get a point and a half movement back into the pre-market highs, then maybe I would risk it. Okay? Microsoft's kind of in a weird position. Pre-market lows was down here, or yesterday's lows. Oh, let me make that green. I'll just watch it. Just don't. I want to know that that's that level. It's quite a distance. It doesn't look like it. That's 6 points. Okay. Not real crazy on Microsoft today. We got the 9 hanging up here. Where is that? Where's that 9 at? Still higher than my screen, isn't it? Oh no, 288. That's right up by yesterday's highs, the 9. I guess we'll watch this. If this breaks out, we may not want to short this. It might magnet into the 9. Like I said today, today's going to be dangerous, so keep your size down today. Okay? What the hell's going on with MU? MU short yesterday was perfect. We can watch the pre-market high. It's kind of sitting right on them right now, so we might have to adjust a lot of this on the fly. Okay? Netflix. What the hell is that? Netflix short yesterday. Popped out. That was pre-market though, wasn't it? Yeah. That's 613.13. That's probably not a bad area to take a short on Netflix. Somewhere in there. Pre-market highs possibly, but it's a lot of stuff sitting on the pre-market high. We may not get an entry short, which I don't like. I like to get some movement into the trade. Okay. Nvidia is still pretty deep. Watch Nvidia for the short here. Long here. Down to 194.16. But I think if this fails, it's coming all the way here. So I'm going to put this green. If our first pick is down and the whole market just tanks, then we can watch these lower levels for calls. But I'm leaning for the quick dump right out of the gate. Okay, because people bought this late and then they're getting short squeezed right now. So we're going to get a little bit of a dip and then I think, let me look at this again. Yeah, I still like this short. We can watch it down here. If the market starts to pick up steam, we can watch for the call somewhere in this range. Really not very clear plays today because there's so much going on. Nothing really on PayPal. Qs came right into that 350.34 yesterday. Man, what a tank. I missed this move right here. Could have caught this whole tank and I didn't, but oh well. We're going to watch that 354 for the put. We need distance. We're about a point away, so as long as it hangs in this range and then we jam back in there, I'll short it, okay? I'll watch it short. It's a good spot at 354.71, okay? Good spot. Watch it there, all right? I changed that color yesterday. All right, that's the plays on Qs. Back to Scott. I'm still leaning short by everything that I've seen so far. We'll just have to watch this. We don't want to get short squeezed, so we can take it. I like the play. The more we slide down here, the more I like this trade right here. Okay? Higher the better. If you don't want to take it on the first hit, you can wait for some confirmation like a lower high. Double top, lower high to enter into the trade. If you have a small account, stay small. Don't trade big positions. Small position today. After big moves, up, down, there's a lot of emotion involved in these trades, guys. Okay? Remember, stocks, 90% emotion. Square. Square is going to the basement. Well, I like Square short at pre-market highs. Yeah. See the pivot, if we look right here, you see how this jammed down into that 228.30 level, pulled up into the next level, that 230.46, rejected, bounced again at that 228.30, and then failed, and now it's come all the way down, and it's come all the way back into that 228.30 level for the short. I like this short here. I like that short. I'd like a little more distance than this. I'd like it to get down in here, 226.50, and then come back up, at least down in 227, right? From here to here, and then short. A lot of plays, guys. And, you know, and I may hone right back into SPY and Qs. When there's a lot of volatility and emotion, I'm more comfortable in those two stocks than I am anything else. Tesla, I wouldn't trade Tesla today. Tesla's super dangerous today. If I took anything on Tesla, it would be the short from the pre-market high. Here. And then the long, yesterday's lows possibly for a jam back up. Because it's going to come up here eventually, this 937. I put this on here way back here somewhere. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. But I've had that level up there for a while. I thought it was going there here, and then it failed. But now it's broke out. So, can watch the long down here. 779.58. But if you take this long, the damn market better be coming up, not shitting the bed. Okay? You better see some double bottoms out of SPY and Qs, double bottoms out of the, you know, Amazon, Google, Big Tech if you're going to take this trade. This is going to need a little help, I think. All right? Twitter trash. VIX in the basement. Wish is really in the basement. I don't know what the hell that is, and I can't get it to go away. I don't know how the hell I got a line right there. Is that a moving average coming? Oh, it's a moving average coming in. The 200, that's what that is. I was like, what the hell is that? That's the 200 average just started. All right. So, guys, back to I'm leading short. SPY, Qs, NVIDIA, just about everything. But I'm going to be watching Amazon, Google. I want Amazon to stay under this 32.11. That's a pre-market high. Want it to stay under there. And if we break down, if we start to break down, Amazon's going to need to break under this 31.90 for the market to continue with a big dip, I think. Okay? And Google. Hold on a second. So much shit open on my computer. Microsoft. Well, Microsoft just broke pre-market high. Well, that's interesting. Anybody else do that? Hold on, I gotta go look. I gotta go look across the board because Microsoft just broke the pre-market high. Moderna broke the pre-market high. There's Microsoft. See how Microsoft broke the pre-market high here? Big volume. Not really big volume when you back out, but that would put the level at 286.26 that I would watch the short then. So we're not going to watch this level. It has to come to 286.26, guys. Okay? Oh, I need to open my damn trade deck. Son of a bitch. Open the brokerage. Open the brokerage. Guys, one of my guys told me open your brokerage because I always forget. All right, so we had one stock so far break the pre-market high, which is Microsoft. All right. YouTube, I got my screens and charts up, so I'm not really watching the chat right now, okay? So you know. All right. All right, MU just broke out. MU just broke pre-market high. Got about 50 seconds, guys. I'm just kind of zipping through, taking a quick look. Some of those plays that I showed the upper levels, watch those upper levels, all right? NVIDIA, I'm going to be cautious on this 220. I may wait for it to come in up here, up in this range, okay? Apple, 139.97, probably the same thing. About 8 seconds, guys. Oh, Chris. Here we go. Straight pop. Here she comes. AMD completely broke out of pre-market highs. NVIDIA's at that first level. Rejected it. Damn it. No trade. Apple broke pre-market high. SPY's diving. Pulled back up. I'm going to watch Qs for the short. Whoop, there went NVIDIA. There goes Qs. Just let her go. I executed on Qs. Took the 355 puts. Got filled at 351. We'll see how this works out for me. Doesn't look like it's working very well at the moment. But I took it on the pop, so I got filled real well. Amazon popped through. Microsoft rejected 286. Amazon is at that level. Or Google, excuse me, 2692. I got to take a little profit here. Took some profit back into the 354. Could easily bounce and go straight back up from here. Be cautious. If you're in it, take your profit. Do not mess around. More profit. 377 and 387 so far I've got filled on Qs. Amazon's trying to lift off here. Watch that. I'm going to take it up, probably most of it off at VWAP if it gets there. I don't like that Amazon broke out right here. Oh, she's coming back hard. Take some more profit. Woo! Got filled 403, baby. That's $52 a contract. Thank you. Watch this bounce. AMD straight up, straight down. Apple straight up, straight down. Google straight up, straight down. Everybody straight up, straight down. SPY's still coming up, so let's just be cautious here and watch. Got some contracts left on. If you're in profit, don't touch it again unless it comes to a double top on Qs. SPY's right in that area. I mean, the risk is about 50 cents up to the level. So I would wait to see some of this stuff break lows. Like Nvidia just broke early opening. That's a good sign. Microsoft's tanking from the 286.26. Woo, did AMD squeeze out and then just tank. Come on down, Qs. Here we go. Here we go. I didn't take an ad. I need to see more weakness. I may take a lower high in this range right here as long as Amazon and SPY and Google and everybody stays down. My best fill on profit so far is $4.07 on the 355 puts. All right, Amazon squeezing. Hold on, I got to set this stop. SPY pushed. Be careful here. Closing out. I'm out of Qs right now. Watch this here. Told you they could bounce off VWAP. Amazon broke out. There she goes. Woo! That was a nice $50 a fucking contract though, baby. I made good money. All right, we're into that 430.99 on SPY. People shorting it. Think we're about to see a little short squeeze. Maybe not. Ah, man, I didn't take it. Talk myself out of it. Look at that. You're nasty. Emotion, guys, emotion. Look at that. Perfect off that level. Perfect off that 430.99. Remember, that's its first hit. Come straight back into VWAP and go. Watching SPY right now. Contracts are super expensive. Lower high on AMD. Look at that shit! I didn't take it. I'm so pissed off. Are you kidding me? I mean, I made a bunch of money on Qs, but son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. If I can get a pullback into VWAP, I might grab it short. The 430. It's got to suck up for me to grab it. I won't grab it down here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pull up, baby. They ain't gonna let me get in it. That was perfect, guys. Perfect. I made a nice move here. $50 a contract, 3 minutes, guys. This is 100 a contract right here, probably. Let me look. I'd have took the 431s. I didn't hit it fast enough. Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it was going to try to bounce out. I'm about to grab it here. I'm about to grab it here. Hold on. Yeah, you would have got filled at 244. It was $100 a contract right here. $100 a contract, 2 minutes. Let it come up. Patience. Come all the way back to a double top. Come on, get up. I'm going to start in probably at VWAP. $431s. Big risk taking this off VWAP, guys. Big risk. It can run up to double top. Currently up $10 a contract. Took a little off. Just in case it wants to turn or run out. I don't like that Amazon candle. Can easily come up to a double top and break out. I closed this already. I don't like what Amazon's doing. I think this is going to come up a little more. I'm going to start watching it right in here. Right back by that 431. That was a pretty stiff rejection off that pre-market high. If Amazon breaks this high, I will not go short again. Listen to me. If it breaks that 321.65, I am not interested in a short. Shit, I just got slapped. I'm ready to execute short as soon as I see what I want to see. Google's coming up. There we go. We're starting to see some failures. Man, the risk is so big because these contracts are moving so fast. She goes. I don't know if I buy this. When you back it out, guys, a lot of movement here. Q short. All right. There we go. Now I'm interested. Pull up. Just setting it, and then it doesn't give me an option. Sit back in your chair, relax. Google popped up a little bit. Microsoft ran up a little bit. A lot of them have broke their downtrend already. So did SPY right there. Here comes Amazon still trying to come up. Nvidia's coming up. Trying to be patient, guys. I'm already green. I made a nice trade on Qs right out of the gate. I got paid right here. I made my daily nut already. I really want to short this. I almost executed. Ah, damn it. I just don't trust this. It's very trappy. Following that downtrend. If it breaks that downtrend, it's going to have a big green candle. Broke it. Suck back under. It's trying to come up. I don't know if it's going to be able to make it. AMD's all the way almost back to highs. Here she comes. Still leaning short, guys. Big candle. There it is. Told you. We're going to run. All right. I'm done with shorts for now. I may not take another trade. The risk is too big to go long. Okay, risk is too big to go long. I'm going to watch this double top. Not sure I like it. I'm going to have to see some other stuff failing. That was a $40 move on the contract in less than a minute. This is Q's high. Might get bought back up. Little battle going on here. It's trying to hold this level down, SPY. I feel that this is a trap. It could fail from here, but I feel that this is a trap. I get that it's going to come down and a power candle is going to run right through all of it and trap. I almost shorted it right there. I almost took it. And then Google popped out. Or Amazon popped out, excuse me. Apple's at breaking lows. It's at a double bottom. Oh, it broke the double bottom from the open. That's interesting. Apple could be primed for the long here at 139.13. Remember, I was talking about that early. Let me switch that over. That's a low risk trade. 139 calls. Very defined risk on Apple. Very defined risk. Might take a little patience. Come on down here. With SPY and Qs holding up by pre-market highs and Apple's at the low and everybody else is at pre-market highs, I get interested in taking this long and I just risk it down here. You know, right? I have small risk. I took the 139 at $1.87. We'll see if it works. I'm up right now, 20 a contract. I have a feeling, I think this is going to break out. Here we go. It's a big slap back on that high. See, if Apple comes, it's going to give it the catalyst to break out. Needs Apple to come up to break out. See? Here it comes. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Filled me such shit. Filled me at 212. It should have filled me at 220, 218 at least. Ridiculous. 139 calls on Apple. SPY's back at the double top. Semi-stop. Come on, break out and go. There she goes. She break the high. $431.04. Yep, it's about to break the high. If I get a nice dip out of Apple here, I might buy some more. $197. I'm playing off this level on Apple right here at 139.13. There goes SPY. Goes Amazon. Come on, Apple. Suck up and go. Take a little off. I don't want to get trapped in this thing because it's a little doggish. Apple's got big room to move if the market starts to take off. There's a nice suck up. Come on, baby. Here we go. We're running into the box at 31.50. If it breaks out of here, it's going to keep going. Can't hone in on one stock. You got to look across the market. Or the basket, in my case. Took a little profit. Come on, Apple. If this fails here at 431.50, I'm going to have to be very cautious with my... Hold on. I have my stop set at an even $2 on the Apple contracts in case this thing does a flash jam down to 139.13. I don't think it's going to, but just in case. Amazon's pushing. Microsoft's at a double top. Google broke the double top and is running. AMD's hanging around the double top. Apple's trying to come up. Nvidia's coming up to the double top. Q's is still pushing. Come on, Apple. Give me that big candle. I know you want to do it. Tesla broke out of that 792. It dipped at that 792. See that little dip? Sometimes it doesn't work and then it squeezes. You got to watch that market, right? We already knew the market would broke out, so you don't take that short. I'm just looking across the board what's going on. Amazon right into that 32.33. Come on, Apple, you dog. I mean, I'm in profit. It's not like peeled some. I'm only going back to $2 on these 139 calls. $2 is my stop out. Boy, the market really slowed down there for a second. What the hell just happened? Telling you, SPY gets out of this fourth. There it goes. Now it's going to squeeze. Should squeeze. Microsoft broke. Microsoft broke the double top. Google's still running. Here comes Apple. Come on, baby. Come on, Apple. Holding on to these damn contracts. I at least need to get to here. I should at least be able to get a double top out of you. Watch for where I'm taking profit so I know it's coming. Apple just doesn't want to give it to me. Fucking ridiculous. I'm up in this trade nice, guys. I have nice green. I'm holding green, and I'm going to stop out green. You know, am I going to make 5,000 on this trade? No, but I'll make 1,000 if it stops me out at 200. Not bad for 10 minutes worth of work so far. All right, big red candle. What's going on here? Would have thought it's going to squeeze. They going to tank it? Look at that shit. It's going to stop me out. So close. I almost got stopped out right there. Trying to blow off the stops. Be cautious, guys. A lot of emotion. This thing can fail just as easy. Get your profits, get out. Google failed off that level. 27.0811. I'm still barely in Apple. I'm really surprised by this red candle right here, to be honest. Thought it got out of that 431.50, it would fail, but nope, it's failing. Apple's trying to hold on, but it was weak the whole day. I'm out of Apple. It just stopped me out right there. Watch it. Now it's gonna jam. I'm gonna be pissed. pissed. I'll still take it long if it comes down here again. Dude, that stopped me out by $1. Ridiculous. Thought I gave it enough room for that move if it came. Oh well. I didn't want to ride it all the way back to the bottom and get back the money I made. I mean, I got in back here. Nobody goes broke by taking profit, gentlemen. Nobody goes broke by taking profit. Remember that. Are you in something, Happy? What are you in? Don't mess around. Got a few people on YouTube, I see. I'm pissed off this Apple trade stopped me out. Give me one more good dip and I'll buy it back. Oh, there's the dip. Come on, dip. I got you that time. There goes Amazon. Big candles out of SPY. Take that profit if you're long. Just broke highs. Come on, Apple. There she sucks up. Come on. Should have took the damn SPY trade and Q's off of VWAP instead of effing with Apple. Jeez. Come on, Apple. Damn it. There we go. Now Patrick's getting paid. Took a little profit on that jam because it keeps failing that 139. Christ. She should run. It never tested this low, though. That's why I'm so cautious about once I get green, not because it can jam down to this 139.13 like nothing. SPY's running. Q's coming up. I need Apple to have a big damn candle and just shoot right up here to 140. This looks like trap and squeeze, trap and squeeze, trap and squeeze. To get on board though. I'm not going to stay in this Apple all day. I bought on that dip here, sold some here, sitting on, and if it dips further, I may take another add, but I'm really not crazy about adding more from here because of the distance. Down to 139.13, it's like 70 cents. If it can get over this 139.97, it should take off. Q's is coming. There we go. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. Rat bastard filled me at 219. I got to fight for that $20 a contract. Jeez. Come on, Apple. Q's and SPY pay so fast. Just once again, my stop is at $2 a contract, guys. And as we move up, I'll raise my stop. Remember, stocks go up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what they do. Well, except for Wish. Yes, Chris, because it's trash. Unfortunately. What's Wish doing today? Is it going down right now? Oh, Lord. Lord. Pray God. Pray God. I peeled some profit off Apple on this pop right here. It just does not want to give me that big move. I mean, I made a little over 20 something a contract. I'm holding up 13, 12. Just won't give me the big move. I just think it wants to test that low. Ridiculous. It's gonna fucking stop me out again. Watch this. Here it comes. Come on, Apple. I mean, I'm stopping out in profit, guys. Don't think that I'm losing, because I'm not. Because I buy contracts and I sell, buy, sell, and I take it as they pop and the contract pops, I sell. I think I'm out right here. Hasn't executed yet. Well, I think I did it right there. Ding. Nope. Didn't get me. Flashed it, but didn't execute my trade. If this breaks down again, I won't take it long until 139.13. If I'm still even trading, which I probably won't be. So I'm going to stop messing with this very soon, guys. It's 10:10. Now I'm out. It just took me out. God damn it. I'm not taking it. Now it's got to come to 139.13. I'm done. I am not getting trapped. It wants to test this low. If it doesn't test it, I'm going to be very surprised. So I ain't taking it again. All done for right this minute. Remember, I'm trying to go long and it's putting in a lower high, right? But we made a nice trade on Qs early. Couple of stabs at Apple, made a little bit of money here. SPY's consolidating here in highs. Guys, I don't know if I could call that Google any better than that. I don't know if I can call that any better. What did Netflix do? Ah, there's our breakout, because I wasn't seeing what brought SPY up. It's Netflix is helping. Look at that. Netflix went all the way to highs. Didn't expect that one. Double topped. I'm going to get fucking pissed if Apple takes off right here. I got nice profit on the day, guys. I'm probably done. It's 10:10. No need for me to risk any more money. I made my money today. All right, Microsoft just broke out of that 228.26. Of course, Apple's the dog of the day. If I'd have taken this VWAP tag that I almost took on SPY, I would have made 4 times what I made on Apple and this dinking around here off the 200. There goes Q's. Look at that. Watch this thing come all the way up here. Oh well, I'm not going to chase it all day, guys. I don't trade all day. I trade up to about 10:30 and I'm all done. I move on, do other things. YouTube, any questions? I'm about to shut this thing down. Hey, Chris, are you in anything? How's that conversation going with the wifey? That's good. SPY squeezing? Yeah. SPY squeezing. Apple's the dog. It just didn't want to give me any money. God damn, I'm pissed off. I could have caught that Apple with Q's. Oh well. Hey, it is what it is. You don't see me jumping in, chasing it up here at tops, and then it shits on you. I don't do that shit. If I get it at my levels where I want to take it, what did I tell you was going to happen right here? When it broke this downtrend, it was going to take at the F off. It was over. The short was over here. Well, that sucks. All right, I'm going to shut off the YouTube, guys. You all have a great day. Make sure you're taking your profits.